Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. After going 3-1 last night in all of my combined NBA picks on a Monday night, I'm back here, short card on a Tuesday night here, but I've found a couple of games that were my NBA picks of the day that I'm feeling especially intrigued by. One of which is the Toronto Raptors heading into Atlanta tonight to play the Hawks, where the Hawks are a 2.5-point home underdog, the total of exactly 200 points. Now, Atlanta's coming off one of their bigger wins here as of late against the Charlotte Bobcats in Charlotte last night, holding the Bobcats to only 31 second-half points en route to a 97-83 victory. But tonight, playing against the Toronto Raptors at home, going to be even tougher coming off of the back-to-back, as the Hawks are only 6-11 against the spread on no rest this season. But even that considered, I'm going to lay off the spread here tonight. I think the total actually has a little bit more value at 200 points, and despite the fact that the Hawks are 10-7 cashing the over on the second night of a back-to-back, I think the under is the play tonight here at 200 points. Last night's total with the Hawks and Bobcats was overvalued and overinflated at 200 points. This one right around the same amount, and Toronto just as good, if not better defensively than the Charlotte Bobcats. Even though they'll be on the road, the Toronto Raptors don't really play that much differently from home and away with their defense. They still bring it every time they travel, and Atlanta's going to be a little bit tired, and at this point in the season, I can't stress enough, I think offense is going to start to waver here a little bit and become just a little bit more inconsistent. Now, Atlanta also 7-3 this season, cashing the under as a home underdog, and Toronto 23-15 cashing the under versus the Eastern Conference in games within their own conference. So I'm looking for the under to be the play here. It's cashed in 6 of the last 7 games for the Atlanta Hawks, and I think it's a really nice value tonight at 200. So the next one I have for you is the Washington Wizards heading into Sacramento to play the Kings tonight. The Kings are a 1.5-point home underdog, total of 202 points. And the big news from this one is DeMarcus Cousins sat out Sunday night. According to Mike Malone, it was his decision, not the trainer's, so not too serious of a condition. And if I had to bet, I do think Cousins will probably be available here tonight, but no word on that yet here this morning, so keep an eye on that. But my pick for this game really doesn't matter here if Cousins plays or not. That's why I'm going with the total here at 202.5. I think this one actually has a lot of overvalue tonight. A little bit low, I think, between these two teams, especially the run that Washington has been on offensively here over the last 3 weeks. It looks like they've gotten a little bit better offensively without Nene, cashing the over a lot here recently for the last 5 road games to be exact, and in their last 10 games, averaging 107 points per game, but they're also giving up about 104 points per game in that same stretch. Now, the over has also cashed in 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two clubs from Sacramento and Washington this season, also 5-2 cashing the over as road favorites. So I think the over really looks like a good play tonight between these two clubs, neither of which are going to play much defense, especially if Cousins is back. I think that the Wizards will have a tough time stopping him, and I think that will boost the rest of the Sacramento offense as well. One more, actually, the Wizards also 21-13 cashing the over after a straight up win this season. So add the over here between the Wizards and the Kings at 202.5. Also add the under at 200 between the Raptors and the Hawks tonight. Best of luck to you on these two. Make sure you check out my play on another LeBron James return to Cleveland tonight. The Heat play the Cavaliers, but until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.